too loud. Oh, yeah.
We'll be fine. Volume button's on the left.
Okay, so download the app on your phone and then watch it from your phone. The webinar literally starting now. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys really quick. I hope you guys are having a fantabulous, what's today, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. I'm going to be really quick, guys. Today is just going to be an amazing day, man, because we have a lot going on, especially in reference to the credit restoration. Just helping a lot of people, man. And I did this last minute webinar because I have a lot of people reaching out to me about becoming an agent. I have a lot of people reaching out to me becoming a customer, things of that nature. So just wanted to make sure you guys know that you basically got to take some copious notes today. And then at the end of the day, I'll be able to answer any questions you guys have in reference to the credit restoration. So I'm going to get straight to the point. I'm just going to message a few more people just to make sure they know. And at the end, guys, if you have any questions, I want you guys to be able to let me know. That way I can answer it. It's starting. I'm just waiting for this thing to upload. If you guys see the chat box, go ahead and represent the city you from. I'm over here in Davie, Florida, just north of what's the name of the meeting? Oh Lord. Check your email. All right. So I'm going back to the slide. 1 second. I'm representing Davie, Florida. I got a lot of people, I'm sure, from all over the U.S. Let me see what that says. Where are you representing? What's up, Tommy? How are you? Washington, D.C., of course. Rancho from Coral Springs, representing. Perfect. All right, Steph, you're in there. I see you. Kizzy from Boynton Beach, we'll see you. Carla, Frenzo, Texas. Close to Pearland. I have no idea where that is, but we'll go to Fresno when it's time. But I'm sure, man, that's a good place to be. How far, Carla? How far are you from San Antonio? Or Houston, rather. Houston. How far are you from Houston? Because I have people in Houston. So, guys, I'm super excited, guys. My name is Coach Kev. Outside of FES, I do FES, but right before I went full-time into FES, I was actually working at an ad agency. And I don't know about you guys, but I was literally overworked and underpaid, and I needed to figure out something else to do. And fast forward, one of my ex-employees is not far from the suburbs for San Antonio, hours away. Okay. All right, perfect. So we definitely got to connect after this, Carla. I'm glad you got on. But guys, so I used to work at an ad agency, just like some of you guys. I was overworked and underpaid. So one of my ex-employees reached out to me. He's now my mentor. Go figure. And he basically broke down to me how we make money. He broke down to me the business, and I just followed everything that he told me to do. Fast forward 90 days later, off the referral program, I got a chance to walk away from my job. So besides that, my credit my credit score went up 116 points, so that got me excited. Man, I started promoting this like it was Black Panther, man, the new movie. So, I know this is going to be a lot of value for you guys. I know it's going to be an eye-opener, but I'm going to get straight to the point, and then I'm going to open up for some questions at the end. And those of you who want to see my last few paychecks, I'll show you that. But that only if you're serious about joining the business, all right? So, basically, what are you going to learn? You're going to learn what is FES. You're going to learn how to position yourself to get the best interest rates for all your future purchases. You're going to learn how to basically pay off debt and keep you from going paycheck to paycheck. Let me minimize this really quick so you guys can actually see. Okay, perfect. So the other thing is, those of you who are serious, we're going to show you how we generate so much money as agents and how we build this business. And, we have well over 300 credit repair franchises all over the U.S. And I get excited because now I'm not in a situation where I'm overworked and underpaid. I'm overpaid and underworked, so to speak, if that makes sense. All right. A lot of people are in a situation where they have less than a 599 credit score. More than half of Americans cannot, or they don't even know what their credit score is, and they can't pass a financial literacy test. All right. 49% of individuals have no retirement. 18% they are not on track to the retirement goals, which is insane. 65% of people have no will. So every person that we help, you also get a will, a trust, and also a power of attorney, which is definitely a game changer. And guys, when you can position yourself to win, and when you can position yourself to help others, it changes everything for your own personal life. All right. Every 2 seconds, someone's identity is being stolen. Now, it doesn't matter if you're from California, Texas, Florida, New York. We all have the same challenge. None of us actually went to a school where they taught us about credit and they educated us about it. So we're all in the same situation. But what I love about that, we all have the same solution, which is credit restoration. So our company basically teaches individual the financial literacy aspect of it. Remember, as an agent, you're not fixing anyone's credit. The company's going to do that on your behalf. But while they're fixing all of your clients' credit and in your credit, you can be learning about the business and learning about the industry. Here are the two founders. We've been around since 2004, so this is not a startup company. We've been around for a minute. Headquarters in Farmington Hills, Michigan. A rating on the Better Business Bureau, and we have the same two key executives in place, Mr. Mike Toloff and Paramount Nyack. These individuals are phenomenal. So here's some of the services that we're going to provide for every single client. So every client is going to get credit restoration. Every client also is going to get credit monitoring and identity protection, and these other services. Now, this is only for agents in reference to the life insurance. All right, that's key. But just if you just want to become a customer, we have all these services you'll be able to get. But I recommend everyone come in as an agent so you can also work on your credit and make money at the same time. It just kind of makes sense. So 35% are made up of your history. So you want to pay your bills on time, all your credit cards on time. The other 30% it makes up of utilization. So let's say you have a credit card that has $1,000 limit. You want to stay under the 20. You want to stay under 300 to 200. That way you stay under the 30% utilization. So you got $1,000 card, stay under 300, right? You got a $500 card, stay under 150. Now you can go over it, just pay it before your actual statement date. All right. 15% makes up the length of credit. The other 10% makes up new credit, and then the type of credit, whether it's installment or revolving credit. All right. Here are some of the myths. I'm not going to go over all the myths. The second myth is pretty good. Credit agencies are required by law to keep derogatory items on your credit report. There's no law that's saying that these credit agencies even have to report it. Because remember, all they do is buy and sell information. They take your information, sell it to Equifax, sell it to this company, sell it to that company, sell it to this company, and before you know it, you have multiple things on your credit for no apparent reason. All right. Information on your credit report cannot be changed. It is illegal for information to be altered or removed. Guys, that's not true. Everything on your credit report that's negative or derogatory can be removed, and it doesn't really matter what it is. The opposite is true. The Fair Credit Reporting Act, both federal and various state laws require that anything that's not 100% accurate can be removed if it's not verified in a timely manner. So that means even if the debt is yours, we can still get it removed, because remember, all they do is buy and sell information. And people get excited because they're like, oh my God, like, I didn't know that these bureaus do that. That's exactly what they do. But if you don't know the law, then you're basically going to do what most people do, which is the next myth. They pay for things that was past due. Like a lot of people do that during credit repair. I'm sorry, not tax time. And they pay all these things off and nothing happens to their credit. Because remember, just because you paid off the old debt doesn't change the fact or erase the fact that one time you didn't pay as agreed. So this can be changed. Yes, it could. But it's also, you have to leverage the law, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Inquiries, that's another killer. So you want to kind of stay away from inquiries. A lot of people do this when it's when they're looking to go buy a car. They run your credit on Equifax, they run your credit on TransUnion, and they run your credit on Experian. And before you know it, you're losing 80 to 100 points before you even left the dealership. So you want to go in the dealership knowing what your credit score looks like. That way you're not guessing. So you can walk in there and say, hey, I have a 713, or I have a 744, I have a 712 or 703, whatever it is. So they're going in knowing specifically what your score is, and based off of that, then they can be able to find you the best loan, considering if your score is accurate, because they're going to check it eventually, but you already want to know your score, not them keep running your credit trying to find a loan. All right. Fair Credit Reporting Act. This is why we get so many things removed, guys. If it's inaccurate, erroneous, obsolete items such as late payments, those are killers. Late payments, guys, like literally late payments, you can lose between 50 to 100 points just off of late payments. Charge off, foreclosures, bankruptcies. Remember, guys, bankruptcy is not credit repair, because you still have to come see us to get the bankruptcy removed. So you might as well start off with the credit restoration, or tell your clients to start off with the credit restoration. Tax liens, collections, short sales, another one, medical bills. I'm sure almost every person on this webinar knows somebody, or they've actually had medical bills on their credit, or it's still there. You know, all this can be removed. This is kind of how your portal would look. So every single customer is going to get their own portal where they'll be able to track everything. The company that's going to do all the credit restoration is United Credit Education Services. They're going to basically go in, look at do a detailed analysis on your credit report after you activate your account, obviously, right? Do a detailed analysis and dispute everything, like in this column that's on there. And then we're going to put it on the actual dispute letters. All you're going to do is sign the letters, mail one to Equifax, one to TransUnion, one to Experian, also with a copy of your picture ID and social, and you'll send those off and then wait for the credit bureaus to respond. Now, when the credit bureaus respond to you, right, you're going to scan it and then email it right here. You don't even have to reach out to the person that invited you to the webinar. All you literally have to do is just scan it and email it. And then all your customers have to do is the same thing. Remember, as an agent, you're not doing any of that. You're allowing the company to do that for you. And that's what I love about it. I was like, man, I hope I don't have to fix anybody's credit. No, you don't. And that's what I just love about it. Also, guys, we have customer service. So any of your customers have any questions, concern, they can always call customer service. All right. 100% satisfaction guarantee. All right, here's some of our competitors. Lexington Law is the only one that I can say that actually compete with us, but we take all of their clients because some of you probably experience Lexington Law. But what I like about our business is that we not only help them restore their credit, but we have an arsenal of services that will help protect our clients' asset. And because they have their own portal that I just went over for you, you would know what's going on. That's a common thing that I see with Lexington Law people. They don't really know what's going on with their credit, but they keep paying 130, 150, a whole bunch of money for a year or two, and they have no idea. With us, it's slightly different. We have no contract. It's a one-time activation of $99 plus your first month membership, which is $89. So it's total $188 for the credit restoration, and then it's $89 a month, no contract. But the income opportunity is what you really got to get. We're also a part of a company called YFL, a nonprofit, where we go inside schools teaching kids personal finances. So imagine if you knew back then what you know now about credit. You know, here's two other ways that you can also help boost your credit score. Credit My Rent, where we can go back to help you boost your credit off your rental payments. Think about that. You probably didn't even know that exists. We also have the secure credit card. Like when my credit was bad, I had a hard time getting credit cards. My own bank wouldn't approve me for one. So a secure credit card is simple. You're literally just putting your money on the card, and then that's going to be your balance. So you're going to register. If you're an agent, go to your own website. When you enroll as an agent, we're going to give you your own website, and you can literally, like I did, I went on my own website and I got a secure credit card. That way you can pay yourself, but along with paying yourself, you can also benefit from the actual program. All right, here's a few testimonials. I'm not going to go over all the testimonials, but look at this guy. After 45 days, he had a tax lien and a foreclosure deleted from his credit report. So Vinny was super happy out of California. All right, here's the income opportunity, guys. Let's just get right into it. Now, to come on as an agent. Now, this is why I came in as an agent. Because look, you still get your credit fixed, but you also get your own website. You get a tracking portal. A lot of my real estate individuals love that. Okay. So a lot of my real estate people love that. But at the end of the day, guys, we got to make sure that we understand how to track it and why we should track it. Every agent and every customer has access to support. All right. You also have access to marketing materials, weekly pay. We get paid commission, residual income bonuses, and more, also with tax advantages. We're also going to help you learn how to position others to win. So remember, it's just $188 to become a customer, and it's just $288 to become an agent. That's why it makes more sense to become an agent. But remember, the $288 is a tax write-off. The $188 isn't. All right? And you get paid for referral. So what I did was I just started promoting this thing to everybody, because remember, every customer that you enroll, you make $100. So if you invest $288, you get 3 customers, you got your money back. Obviously, we're not going to stop there. You just want to continue to keep getting customers, because when I was doing this business part-time, right, I was working at my job. As soon as I got at my job at 5:30, I was just promoting the business, talking to people, and then I started getting customers and agents. And every time I got a customer, I made $100. I started making more money part-time than full-time, but I just kept doing it. And then before you know it, 90 days later, I walked away from my job. Remember, guys, we have this thing called Strive for 5. So let's say, for instance, you get 2 agents and 3 customers. That considers your Strive for 5. You just made $100. But here, remember, every agent that joins your team, they have to get 2 customers as well. But let's say you just get 5 people who want to get credit repair. Just 5. Boom. You already got your Strive for 5 done. Okay? And I love that, man, because we also get a $12 residual income of every single client that enrolled for the program. All right, here's how the Strive for 5 would look. So the bottom line, guys, get 5, show 5 people, right, how to get 5, and then it's just going to continue to duplicate. I'm not even going to show you guys these numbers because you guys may not even believe it, but let's kind of move through it just for the sake of time. All right, so remember, like I told you, when you come on, you not only make $100 for every customer, but you also generate $100 for every agent that enrolled. So let's say when an agent comes on your team, right, the agent name is Tammy. Tammy go and she gets 2 customers, right? When she gets 2 customers, FES will pay you $100, right? But remember, the new agent has to get those 2 customers. Now, FES they're still gonna pay Tammy $200. Why? Because every customer is $100. Very simple. Very, very simple, guys. So the goal is to help 2 agents get 2 agents and 3 customers. That's how simple the blueprint is, guys. That's it. And every time someone in your team make money, you make money. Just like at your job. When you go to work and you do all of that work, your boss still get paid. No different. We get paid the same way. The only difference is you can actually walk away from your job. All right? And then when you get promoted as a field trainer, once you knock out the Strive for 5, meaning 2 agents and 3 customers, 2 things are going to happen. Your Strive for 5 is going to be done, and you're going to get promoted to what's called field trainer. So when you recruit another agent, right, that agent get 2 customers, instead of the company paying you $100, now they're going to pay you $160. So you give yourself a raise. I remember when I was in corporate America, man, we barely got raised. I used to have to walk in there and demand a raise, you know? But most companies won't just give you a raise. And guys, the rest of these positions are not even that important. The most important position is field trainer, right here. This is it. And I'm going to show you how to get to the rest, but don't worry about that. Just focus on field trainer, right? 2 agents, 3 customers. All right, here's the infinity bonuses that we have. So every month when you're in these positions, basically you'll be able to get these. This is like free money. You basically get this bonus every 30 days. All right, and these bonuses come in very handy. All right, they were in real estate. Now they're top leaders. 22 days of bankruptcy and the judgment was removed off her credit report, and the rest is history. So look, she became a customer first. She was going from paycheck to paycheck, and then now she's an executive vice president. So that's kind of powerful. Husband and wife combo, guys. She actually asked her husband why did he join this business, and now they both do the business. Go figure. And they're executive vice presidents. Look at Dave Moon. You know, he's vice president, regional vice president. This guy was in real estate, regional vice president with the company. All these people are doing very well. He's from Atlanta. I think he was homeless. He said he was homeless, hopeless, and he's lost everything except for his dignity and faith. And he got in FES in 2006, 2019. Now he's a regional vice president, doing very, very well in the company. Here's the car allowances, guys, and all the other incentives, and then I'm gonna open up for some questions. So let's say, for instance, you're here and you get in with the level 1. Our company then will put $600 in your paycheck every month. The only bad thing is you got to choose between a Cadillac, a Mercedes-Benz, or an Audi. All right. Level 2, you get a $10,000 cash bonus. Level 3, they increase it. You know, so now Tammy gets a car and Alonzo gets a car, right? Just like Oprah, you get a car, you get a car. All right, level 4, $25,000 cash bonus. If you don't know what to do with that money, give me a call. I'll show you how to do it, how to spend it. All right. Level 5, you know, they increase the money. Also, you get a Bentley upgrade. Level 6, the house allowance. Level 7 through 10, you know, just a lot of incentives. So I always tell people, guys, this is all nice and beautiful, but always just focus on field trainer. Focus on getting your credit worked on first. All right, these are some people who have the cars. Right, here's a recap. We're going to show you how to launch your business. We're going to show you how to build social media. Guys, this is where you're going to get a lot of clients and a lot of business from social media, and I'm going to show you everything, so you don't have to worry about that. We're going to show you how to establish corporate accounts. We're going to show you how to sell it. When the leads come from social media, you're going to get me on the phone and get your mentor who got you in this webinar. You're going to get them on the phone with the people, and then they're going to explain it for you. Right? And then after you hearing about 4 or 5 times, you should be able to explain it, and then you'll be able to explain it on your own and then sign people up almost immediately. And if anybody you need to follow up with, we'll show you how to do that as well. We're going to show you how to manage a nationwide organization. We're going to show you how to build a long-term residual income and become a successful leader in FES. So let's recap. Is to become an agent, a customer and an agent is $288. To just become a customer is $188, right? You definitely want to get back with the person that invited you. I recommend you come in as an agent because it's a tax write-off. That makes sense. And I recommend you come in today because you come in today, we can start showing you what's on your credit today. We can start working on your credit today. And you can start getting customers today and get paid this upcoming Thursday. You know what I mean? And that's basically it, guys. I want to open up for some questions so you can unmute yourself if you have any questions. And if you don't have any questions, then you can just really get back with the person that invited you. If I invited you, just shoot me a quick text and I'll call you right after this webinar. But if you have any questions, guys, you can open your line up, open up the mute, and then all I have to do is I'll answer any question that you may have. Steph, you have any questions, Steph? Jen, you have any questions? Luchelle, you have any questions?
I'm just wondering how long does it take you to get to where you are?
How long does it take to get to where I am? That's what you wait. Yeah, that's what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I like that. You already a go-getter. I love it. Well, I got in. I planted my flag in FES January 6, 2018. Right? So it's been a year. So how long? It depends. Like what I did. Are you working now, Ms. Johnson? Are you working a job now?
I am full-time accounts receivable specialist.
Okay. And what time you get out?
Typically 6 o'clock.
All right. So I'll personally work with you, but this is what I was doing when I got out. Because do you love your job or you like it?
I like it.
Okay.
I've been there 13 years, so
Oh man.
I love it, but like it. So.
Yeah, I'm with you. Hey, it's time for a change, you know. Hey, when you're there that long, it's not easy to get a raise.
No, it's not.
So, what I would do if I was you and I be working together. So when you get out of work, when I got out of work, that's when I was messaging the most people on social media, right? And then I had people from the previous day that I messaged that finally responded the next day, and I followed up with those people. What I did was I got my mentor on the phone with those people. So that's what you're going to do with me. So how long it's going to take, it depends how consistent you are. I literally did that Monday through Friday, and then when I had Saturdays, I went all day. I told my wife, I was like, babe, I'm going to be here, but I'm not here, because, we work from home. And then I just was grinding. I started getting my mentor on the phone with people. I started learning what to say, and then I was closing customers on my own. But for you have an advantage, because when I first started, we were not doing these webinars. So all you got to do, Ms. Johnson, is get a whole bunch of your people on these webinars. I'll present the information for you, and then when it's time for them to enroll, they're going to enroll under you. So you got a massive advantage. You can actually pass me if I help you, and I'm going to help you because it's different in corporate America. Corporate America, you could train your replacement. That makes sense?
Right.
This is different. I want you to beat me. I want you to make more money, because the more money you make, that means you've already helped other people in your team make money, and the more money that they make, the quicker we can help you get out that job.
Right.
Or you can stay there.
It's like you being the broker and I'm the real estate agent.
There you go. But you're gonna be your own broker. But yes, you got it.
Okay.
Wow, that's a good analogy. You might be with my travel audience. I might have to take you with me.
I need to be. I'm trying.
But that's it, man. Did I send you the link to get enrolled as an agent?
No, you haven't sent me that.
All right, I'll send that to you, and then you and I do a one-on-one game plan, so I can do this type of webinar specifically for your people.
Okay, perfect.
All right, and you need help with your credit too, or no?
Well, yes, I do.
All right, so today we're gonna start on that. Your credit is the most important.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
No.
All right, perfect. I'm looking forward to working with you. Welcome to the team in advance.
Thank you.
Where do we meet? IG? Instagram?
Yep.
Oh man. Oh man. I think I'm gonna put you on my wife team. You with these dominant women over here, killing it. So I think I'm gonna put you on my wife team. But as soon as I'm done, you gonna have a few minutes afterwards where I can talk to you a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll call you right after.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, guys. Any other questions? Any other questions? Steph, look at you, Steph. You just look. She just looking. She just looking. She's like, no question. All right, guys. All right, guys. I'm gonna go. If you guys have any questions, but you definitely want to get back with the person that invited you on the webinar. If you have any questions, any concerns, let us know. Those of you who are serious, welcome to the team, and we're gonna get to work today. All right. I appreciate you guys tremendously. And if you follow everything that I'm telling you to do, or everything your mentor tell you to do, we'll be able to meet you at the TOP.